So I've decided I'm going to start cleaning up the garage because I really want to get the Z here and start working on it. I already took a little bit of a bite out of it. This corner was kind of a mess, and opened this path up a little bit, but there's tons of stuff here that I don't need anymore, and some of these things, you know, could be moved around so we actually have more space. I'm just going to spend a few minutes a day just sorting through here, you know, getting garbage out of here and trying to make this space for the Z so I can actually start working on it to get it started back up again. So let's get started. Alright, well, that's what I'm going to do for tonight. I got a lot of stuff in those boxes. Those are a big set of subwoofers that was in the back of the Z. So once I get the Z up and running, that'll go in there. That big box is full of miscellaneous parts that I pulled off the Z that for some reason I couldn't find myself to throw it away. And all these boxes are just miscellaneous car stuff. And we got some other loose ends here and there. That's the engine from the mower when I first got it, so I've been using that one for parts. That server, I've been carrying it around for years. It's no good. I just need to get rid of it. It's super heavy. If I put it on the side of the road, I don't think anybody's gonna want to pick that up, so I gotta find a way to get rid of that. That box, I'm so done with it. It got wet, so you can see that the sides got all curly, and the cardboard is still strong, but I mean, I don't plan on putting my TV back in it. It was useful when I moved, so you know, I kept the box, and yeah, I was able to put the TV back in it, move the TV, no problems. But I don't plan on moving anytime soon. This piece of carpet's going to go in the garbage, and that's only temporary, the pressure washer, but yeah, I cleaned up this area pretty good, my workbench. So yeah, we're making some significant progress, though with those freezers. Alright, that's cool. So if you look at the sight line here, those freezers line up with the edge of the garage. So I know that, you know, going in, you're going to have about that much room on the side anyway for the car. However, being that the car comes in on this side, all of this is going to have to be removed. So I might end up taking the air compressor and move it over here. Though I'm not gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. That came out of the ice cream truck. So, but you know what? It's steps, right? Baby steps. So this is all I wanted to do for today. And I've made some significant progress, so I'm happy with that. All right, till next time. Yeah, halfway. I got a lot of it done. I got a bunch of boxes I have to sort through. There's a bunch of just loose parts. I mean, down here we got some car parts. There's random stuff in here. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what's the best way to do it. And plus, the way that this is laid out, that rack of shelves there is not going to work. So, what I was thinking of doing was taking this cabinet and using that to store all my auto chemicals and things, putting that over there, and getting some of these things actually put up in the attic, because I mean, like these couple boxes here, it's just old stuff that honestly I should just throw it away, but that's going to be for another time. But there's a lot of this I think I can move all that shelf into here, so then that's close to all my tools. All my tools are in there. I wanted to clean this out, but that's, you know, a big project that I wanted to get to, and I think we're finally at that point, so I'm going to get to work. So I made some headway. on the toolbox. I've just been kind of wiping it down. It was real nasty. I couldn't record me cleaning it up to this point anyway because I was charging the batteries. So it's got a little bit of juice in it now. But as you can see, I'm taking out, there's a lot of stuff I have to sort. I ended up having to bring the garbage can in here because I think just some of it's just going to go straight in the trash. But yeah, let's just keep cleaning it because I managed to get all these shelves done. I still have to get all this done. Let's do that. Blade cut on my pants. I don't think it cut it though. But my phone was on the other side of those pants. So I got a lot of tools I gotta get sorted out here. I think I'm gonna put this thing to charge again and catch up with you guys in a minute. So that was about an hour of work. I ended up just dumping that all on the ground. Again, sorry I didn't record it. Battery was still charging. You can see there's a little bit of overflow over to that little workbench area, but I finally got my tools in here. I'm going to clean this out because the plan is I need to break down a lot of these boxes. Most of that is like not even 50% full, right? So that's the next step. But I got my somewhat power tools on the bottom. My pneumatic stuff, random wrenches and accessories, my new products of sorts, screwdrivers, adjustable wrenches, some other miscellaneous handheld items, all my sockets, and my wrenches. I still have a bunch of tools. A bunch of tools left in that bag. That's kind of my go bag. So I gotta sort all that out because really I don't use all of it. But not as much of an impact today as I was hoping. I was hoping to get all of that broken down, but just sorting through all the junk that was in there. There was a whole lot of garbage mixed in with that, just wrappers, bags, that kind of thing. So I think that's what we're going to call it for today, and then we'll pick up hopefully soon. This is a lot of the parts for the Z, spare parts that I took off and didn't have the heart to throw it away, but that's all in there now. All these boxes are now gone. However, there is that big box that says garage on it. If I remember right, that has more random stuff. No, actually no, that's the subwoofer. So we're good there, that one's fine. This one has big stuff. I'm trying to remember all what was in there, but it was like the old exhaust is in there, some chains for a transmission mount tool that you can put on your jack, and a few other things that are really heavy. So I don't really have a good place for them right now except for right there. However, all of this has to be clear for the car to make it in. And my next part is sorting all this. Some of those office things, I'm gonna get to them. Now's not really when I want to get to it. I can take those up to the attic. I have a few tools. I have my welder down there. There's a few other tools that I had in Minnesota. So they're there. So I'm thinking if I can reorganize this one, take whatever we don't really use upstairs or to the attic, and then move all that down there, then I can either move this somewhere else. I might take those shelves off the wall and put that in its place, but it's gonna stick out a little bit. That's just gonna be awkward. I don't know. I might just take it down. And yeah, and then I'll move this guy over here, and ultimately the subs are gonna go back in the truck. The air compressor, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with that. I don't know. Oh, what I may do is end up cleaning this area up a little bit, moving those ladders down and having the compressor there. So there's enough room for it, it's just kind of sloppy in that corner. So I'm happy with the progress. That's about as far as I'm going to go tonight. But as you can see, we're now standing right halfway in the middle of the garage, and we're still halfway. Better though, but still halfway. So we'll keep documenting this, and hopefully sometime very soon we can get the Z in here.